I better find your loving. I better find your heart.
Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kathy. Thank you so much for tapping in. Today we are going to be transforming this bed frame into this boucle fabric, which is as expensive as it sounds. The first things first, you want to lay out that fabric, and that way you're able to lay the bed frame on top and see how much fabric you're going to use. So the point of this project was to make it as simple as possible, as convenient as it can possibly be. I did use a staple gun, as you are seeing, and then I also used a hot glue gun in certain areas along with scissors. But basically you do want to go ahead and wrap that fabric around, and then I went ahead and started stapling away. Not my man helping me. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Boucle. So then you want to go ahead, once you do staple the fabric that you need, make sure that you are getting rid of all the extra fabric. Now on the side of the bed frames, I did go ahead and use my hot glue gun. So I basically just hot glue gunned the sides and really made sure that it was in that crease to make it look extra crispy. I'm trying to make this look as if I bought it like this, okay? And the top and bottom where I did point at are the areas that I am going to staple. So basically just repeating the process again. And here's the visual on how I did go ahead and hot glue gun the side. So now you'll be able to see exactly how I did it. Don't be afraid to mess up, like it happens sometimes. If you put a staple on the wrong side, you literally can just take it out and staple it again. If you hot glue gun in the wrong area, that one's not as forgiven, but you can for sure try to take off the hot glue and do it again. So don't be too harsh on yourself when you are creating a project like this, because I think that's something that I can sometimes be too harsh on myself about, especially when doing a project I have never done before. So just give yourself some grace and take your time with the project. Once you're all done with the sides, you're basically going to get the remaining of the fabric and wrap it around the rest of the bed frame. Make sure that you are pulling that fabric tight so that way there is no extra fabric, and then just go right ahead and staple it down. And there's a good chance that you might have to put some muscle in it. But one thing about me, muscle mommy gonna come through every single time, okay? This fabric was very forgiving, so that's why I was able to do hot glue in certain areas. It literally does not look noticeable at all. It just seamlessly blended in. So depending on the fabric you use, you'll be able to use the hot glue gun in these corners. But when I tell you, these corners used a lot, and I mean a lot of finesse, because it was very confusing at first. I wasn't too sure how I went about it, but then I decided to basically cut it in the shape of it and then be able to just glue down the top part. But both sides were first stapled down. The top part that does cover those staples, that part was glued down. I hope that does make sense, because it is a bit confusing. I was honestly confused when doing it too, but that's why you need a lot of finesses. The border of the bed frame was quite easy, if I'm being honest. You're basically just going to cut out the shape so that the fabric does cover it, and then you're going to staple down the areas like the top part, the bottom part, and then the same with the sides. These sides were, I guess, easier just because the staples weren't as noticeable, seeing that they would actually go into one another. So it basically covers each side up. So this part you don't have to be all that strategic. Since the sides are actually going to be covered up by one another, it's not going to be noticeable at all. So I didn't even use the hot glue gun. I literally just stapled it down. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share the video to your mom, your auntie, your uncle, your zaddy. Okay, let me stop. Anyways, if you do have any questions at all on the process whatsoever, go ahead and comment that down below. That way I'm able to reply to you. But I am so excited to have a different piece of furniture, girl, because this is brand new, basically. And this is how it turned out. If you guys do recreate this, please tag me. I would love to see how it worked out for you guys. And thank you so much for watching.